4 ways to use AI, artificial intelligence, in your commercial real estate investing. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to be faster, better, and more efficient in your commercial real estate investing than you ever have been to this day. Guaranteed. I don't guarantee too many things, but today I am guaranteeing it. Just watch. All right, I'm going to start off with what is AI? What is artificial intelligence? I am not going to give you the definition because it doesn't matter. I'm going to give you an example instead. How many of you have an iPhone, you use Siri, right? How many use Alexa on your Amazon products, or Google Assistant on your Android products, or how many of you have seen self-driving cars around your city? I do every day. I'm right here in the city. I see it every single day. Those 4 things are powered using AI. Okay? In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to use the exact same technology to be faster, better, more efficient in your commercial real estate investing. All right. Okay. Next is why use AI? Well, as I mentioned before, AI gives you a technology advantage over someone who's not using AI. Okay? And the reason why, because the speed of information that you get from AI it's so fast. For example, you can ask Google a question concerning a commercial real estate topic. It will give you an answer, but you have to go through 5 or 6 or the entire page to pull everything out. With using AI, it compiles everything into a list and it gives you right then there on the spot. It's so fast. Okay? And next, AI allows you to solve problems, right? Solve problems using AI is used to problem solve how to drive a car with no person. We use the same technology to help solve the problems that we have in commercial real estate to make all of us a lot of money. Okay? Same technology. All right. Now, how to use AI? That's what today's video about. I'm going to share with you how to use AI to be faster, better, more efficient in your commercial real estate investing than you ever have been. Let's get started. We're going to start right here with market research. So AI is going to help us decide where to invest and how to make the best decisions once we decide where to invest. Okay, here's how. All right, so using AI to know where to invest. Let's say, I'll make it up. Let's say you're in California and you like to invest in multifamily. I'm going to share with you how to use AI to locate where to invest, okay? And secondly, I'm going to help you use AI will help you make the best investment decision, okay? This is things that we teach our students. It's available now using AI rather than subscribing to very expensive services, okay? And the third one is, which AI, which artificial intelligence software platform am I referring to or are using for this video? The platform I'm using is Google's AI, is named Bard, B-A-R-D. Okay, the name will appear on the screen, B-A-R-D, and it's if you just Google Bard AI and you click on it, you can sign up for it and use it just like I do. Okay, the other service you probably heard of, ChatGPT. There's a cost for that. I also use that one quite often. But for real estate, and to be very technical and free, I'm going to use Bard for this video. Okay? All right. So B-A-R-D. Got it. All right. Now, let's say, so when we go onto Bard, there's a window that will appear, and you have to put your questions or your prompt into this window. You click update and Bard will begin finding the information for you. So the problem that we have now is for this video section is to find which city in California should I begin looking into to invest in multifamily. Okay? All right. What are you going to do? You're going to ask 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. Okay? These 5 questions will take you 5 minutes to get the answers. 1 minute each, as opposed to putting them into Google or Bing or something else and doing a day's worth of research you can do it in 5 minutes. Okay? All right. So the first question you're gonna put into BARD, B-A-R-D, is which cities in California have the highest rent growth this year? Wouldn't you like to know that? Right? It's very important, right? Equally important is which cities in California have the highest rent growth next year. Wouldn't you like to know what that trend is? Here's something that you probably haven't thought about, but you should consider when investing in, let's say, multifamily in a certain area. That is, which cities in California have the most new construction starts? You want to know who's building or how much new construction is happening in that city for 2 reasons, right? Positive and negative, right? The negative could be if they're building a lot of apartments in my neighborhood, maybe that's too much competition for me, right? And the positive part is if they are building a lot of new construction in the neighborhood, you may want to be there because banks and economists say that area is going to boom, right? So there's pluses and minuses to know that. But this is a very important trend to know. Wouldn't you agree? If you're going to make a decision to invest in a certain city. Okay, so go to BARD and try these 3 questions, and you'll come up, or you know, whatever city you're in, you'll come up with some very interesting results. Okay, now, equally important is when you look at the positive, you also have to look at the negative to make the best decision. The negative would be, which California cities have negative rent growth this year? Okay, you want to know that. Which cities where rents are dropping? Wouldn't you want to know that? I sure would. Okay, and lastly, which California cities are losing the most jobs? So when you invest in multifamily, lots of jobs equal people paying rent. Lack of jobs mean people struggling to pay rent. You want to know which cities are losing the most jobs, right? And you may want to see that city and cross it off your list, okay? So this trend right here is just as important as this trend. Okay, got it? All right, so that will help you narrow down real quick as opposed to taking a full day or 4 hours researching where to go, where to start. This will take you 5 minutes, 1 minute per prompt, okay? All right, now, here is a recent AI breakthrough. What I'm going to share with you now was not available a few months ago. I've been involved with BARD from day one. I was part of their beta, and I put in all the prompts to get real estate information out of them. Nothing worked at day one. Over the course of the next few months, it started getting better and better and better, and now it's good enough for me to share with you. But guess what? It's going to get better next month and the month after. Okay? All right. So here's a recent AI breakthrough. Now, in commercial real estate, to determine the value of a given property, you need to do 2 things. Just like an appraiser, you need to find comparable properties. Okay? And you also need to find the market cap rate. So this is called the comparable sales method and the income method, 2 different methods. In the past, to find sales comps or finding market cap rates were difficult to do, right? Because they were closely held to the chest by a company named CoStar or other companies where they know this is valuable information and people are willing to pay thousands of dollars per year for that information. Now it's available using AI. Okay? All right. Now, I run out of room on this board to tell you exactly how to find how to find sales comps for your city or how to find market cap rates for your area. So what I want you to do is to know how to precisely, okay, ask BARD, because when you ask BARD a question, the words need to be very, very precise to get very, very precise information. It can't be broad. Okay? Now, if you want information, if you want the prompt to find this for your area, I want you to text me. Okay? Text Peter to 833-942-4516. The number's right on the screen. Text me for the AI prompts, okay, for sales comps and for market cap rate, and I will send it to you. Okay? And you'll find it very helpful. All right? Okay. So this is number 1. This is the first way to use AI to help you become better, faster, more efficient in your real estate investing. Okay, this is the market research part. All right, next I want to go to something that's very interesting, and that's the investor presentation part. Okay, let's do that next. Now that you found an area, and let's say you found a property that you really like and you made an offer on it and the contract is accepted, and now you need to get the money for the deal, right? Very exciting. So we can use AI to help us structure or get the investor money. All right, real quick, and it's fast. I call this fast investor assistance. Okay, this would take you forever to create or yourself, or maybe a lot of money to get someone to create it for you, or someone probably wouldn't just hand it over. Bard does it for you. All right, so here's what you're going to ask Bard. Okay, so you're on the Bard software, and there's a prompt window. You're going to type in this word: create a multifamily investor presentation. Okay, and you're going to click enter. It's going to spit out an entire page that includes about 7 slides, which your slides should contain an outline for what your intro should look like, your title of your investment, the multifamily market that you're in, benefits to multifamily, several multifamily investment strategies, a case study if you have one, and then a conclusion. Okay? All will be created there for you. You just have to fill in the blanks. Okay? All right. Now, fill in the blanks, you're going to need our help, someone more advanced, but the outline is there, right there for you. Okay? All right. The next one is, this is very unique, right? So again, you're going to ask Bard to create a phone script. This is you calling an investor. Okay? Create a phone script for me, to ask investors for investment money. Incredible question, right? What a valuable question that is. And so again, Bard will produce for you a script where there's an introduction for you, there's your actual pitch, there's a call to action, right, for them to do something to give you money, and then there's tips on how to make all of this work better for you individually. How valuable that is, right? Okay, so that's how fast Bard can help you. Now, what I want to do next is, I want to assume now that you own the property, how can we use Bard to help us increase our cash flow? That's next. You can also use AI to help you become more efficient. Here's what I mean. Let's say you already own the apartment building and you identify an opportunity where you can raise the rents, right? How can we use AI, or Bard in this case, to actually make it happen? Okay, quickly. All right, here's how you do it. Okay, so let's say you identify an opportunity to increase rents, and so Bard or AI can help you do this. Again, if you go on to Bard, in the actual AI, there's a box there. You can put in your prompt, put in your question or request, and you're going to put in Bard, create a lease agreement clause. You just creating a clause. Let's say you already have a tenant in here, right? But when they renew the lease, you want to add something to it. So you're going to create a lease agreement clause to charge garage storage. Okay, so you're going to charge them for garage storage, and Bard will create a paragraph for you that's pretty detailed on all the particulars to make sure you are charging them the amount, all the rules and regulations that go along with having garage storage. So I don't know how Bard does it, but it pulls in everything to create a nice little clause to use. Okay? You can also use Bard to create a legal agreement clause to charge for parking spaces. How about that? Or how about to charge for water usage? As we all know, every property that I know of, ours included, water is going up, electricity is going up, and we're starting to charge back for water uses of our tenants because the costs are becoming greater. Okay, so you can use Bard to create that little clause for you to insert into the legal agreement to start getting paid for these costs. Okay, now with a disclaimer, this is you're creating a legal agreement, and Bard or any AI, it's not attorney blessed, right? It's not attorney approved. So all legal agreements need legal advice before you actually implement them. Okay, but here's what it does. Okay, if you were to call your attorney and you say, John, create create a lease agreement clause that I can insert into my lease to charge them for garage storage, parking, and water uses? He's like, sure, right? He'll charge you a few hours to create all that. Let's say it's $1,000 for him to create that for you, right? So he'll charge you $1,000. But if you let Bard do all the clauses for you, all John is doing is looking over what you already created and putting in his fixes. It may cost you a couple $100. Okay? So again, using Bard for efficiency. Got it? All right. So the last thing I'm going to do here is, I can go on forever how to use AI for commercial real estate investing. I'm going to do one more, and that is I want to go inside the operations, how to make your operations better, okay, using AI if you're a commercial property owner. Let's do that next. Now, let's use AI to help us become better operators of our commercial property in this case, okay? So operations, okay, using AI, okay? So using AI to make you smarter and better, right? In operations. So again, I'm going to give you a prompt that you're going to put into your prompt of your AI software. We're using Bard in this case, and you're going to put in create a list of multifamily expenses and their percentages. Okay, so Bard will produce for you what property management should cost, what repairs should cost, what insurance should cost, what taxes should cost, what the supply should cost. It's going to give you a list of expenses and their percentages compared against the income of the property. Okay, so when it produces that list for you, I want you to compare this list, right, to the property that you own or that you're considering buying. Okay, what it's going to do, this is going to really open your eyes up to maybe the property you're looking at now has too high of expenses or too low of expenses, or maybe on your property you'll see that you're spending way too much. The standard is here, you're paying up here. Okay, again, it's going to make you smarter. Okay, and then the second one is to create a table. Okay, this is create a list. This is create a table, and Bard will produce a table for you of how much it will cost to renovate my one-bedroom multifamily unit. What a great question, right? If you Google that now, who knows what you get? You're not going to get this answer, that's for sure. And what Bard would do is going to produce, it's going to give you a table of kitchen renovation, bathroom renovation, flooring, right, lighting, all this stuff. It'll produce a table and what these things typically will cost. Now, of course, right, if you live in California versus some small Midwest town, costs will be different, right? Maybe what we can do, excuse me, is to put down, create a table of how much it would cost to renovate my one-bedroom unit in Cincinnati, Ohio, okay, or Dayton, Ohio, or someplace in North Dakota, right? And it'll give you that cost. But use the cost that it produced here to compare to contractor quotes, okay, to see if they are overcharging you or if their costs are in line, okay? Again, it's making you better in this case. Got it? Okay. So what I'm sharing with you now was not available a few months ago, okay? So it's available now, and as I mentioned before, it's going to get better, better, and better over time. Okay? All right. So, like I said in this video, I guarantee that you're going to be smarter after this video. And I'm sure you are now if you saw what I just shared. All right. So, thanks, everyone. So, I hope you learned a lot from this video on 4 ways to use artificial intelligence for your commercial investing. So, if you want to learn exactly how we're using it with our students, you can apply to be one of our proteges. A link will appear on the screen. Or if you just want to read a book, right, at your own leisure, my book, Commercial Real Estate for Beginners, will appear on the screen. Click on it, download it, and get at it, all right? And but do me a favor, if you like this video, right, go ahead and like it. And you can also, at any point, ask me a question. Send me a text, okay, to 833-942-4516, and we'll get right back to you. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you at the next video.